Hi, it's Titus from Xtra Shop and CPP Radio, and today with me is Extra Spice Mikey and Amiga Junglism straight from UK. Ladies and gentlemen, Amiga producers with a nice cup of tea, like they say. They came, you know, we have the, how it's called, the Mirinda, Yorkshire tea.
The best tea.
Yeah, they knew that I won't have like a proper tea. So they brought it with them. It's delicious. I just bought them the Tetley, you know. I thought it might be better than Lipton, but it's equally shitty shit. Equally shitty shit. shitty shit. Okay, the ongoing concourse, how to say, the competition is this. Who will guess what is this movie there over there? Don't say. We'll win this little tape that we have, or this little diskette floppy that we have for the party that we will talk later. But let's begin from
and the sticker
and the poster, and we'll talk about it later. But maybe let's start from this. Why in 2024 do the music on the obscure, dirty Amigas and not in Ableton, like, or other Fruity Loops shite?
Why not?
Well, okay, you answer this.
No. Just grew up with the sound. Just so yeah, Amiga is the only thing I really know. I tried Renoise, tried Reason.
Yeah.
Didn't really get on with it.
No,
I know what I'm doing in Optimid.
Same for me, basically.
So it's just you don't like those newborn Amiga producers. They love the chunky sound. But you just don't know how to do on the new thing.
Anyway.
I'm joking, of course.
I grew up with the Amiga, so the Amiga is just...
because those guys are actually, they never stop. They never stopped from 19s. They never stopped doing this, and now it's more rumor about it. And especially, for example, even this our party today in Wrocław is also a part of this movement, rebirth, as I can say, maybe a revival of jungle first of all, UK garage and all this music from 90s and early 2000s, and like and also Amigas and Akai samplers. It's a little fashion, as I think, for this now, but you're not the guys. You were just sitting, doing this all the time, and now just
a hobby.
100%, yeah.
Just a hobby.
Yeah. They were doing it all the time, and now just came. It's fashion, so these are the best guys actually in this. These are the best guys, you know.
And Sai.
Sai goes retro. Yeah, we say hi to Sai. Yeah, and hopefully we'll come here sometime, maybe in some time.
Oh, and Halon. Yeah. And Dirty Bassett. Yeah. And
and all the people who are watching now, like there's Shreddy18, Pan Commodore, Xcopy, hi to Xcopy, our Polish division of Amiga DJs, me and Xcopy. Maybe we'll find some other Polish people who will join, I don't know. Jakub Boguski, yo, Shreddy, yes. So, yeah, let's just talk a little bit more about this producing on Amigas, because you are joking, like, this is like, I am joking, it's obscure and this and that, but your tracks sound amazingly, like, they sound like proper tracks, not like a,
you know, 8-bit, it's got that sound, mono.
Yeah, but, you know, you can, I don't know how, but you can, like, push this to the limits. I don't know how to create samples like this that they sound like really clear and nicely on the Amiga.
Do you have a DSS 8? I sold mine, and that's one of the best samplers I should think you can get.
Yeah,
they're quite pricey, but I convert mine using Cool Edit, just to make the WAVs as loud as possible before conversion.
Okay, and then convert for Amiga, yeah?
Yeah, from WAV to IFF.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of work, you know, like not even to program or like compose a track, but before you have to prepare the samples, that they don't sound like flat and like, you know, too much ADBT.
Make them loud, put a bit of brightness in them.
So first you prepare the samples, and what about like vocal samples? Because it's like those mods also cannot be big, like in kilobytes, you know, in the size of the file. So how do you do this? Because I heard for example in yours music, Amiga music, there's lots of singing, like, you know, vocals. How to do this? How to do the big sample? The loop, whatever.
128 kilobytes
Yeah.
buzz speed, isn't he? His 8-bit buzz speed on the PT clone has enabled 128k
Yeah.
playback, so you can have the really
You
long.
change that in the config file, then
You
yeah, you're good to go with the long samples. And
So wait, let me understand this. You do like, you take the long sample and you convert it somehow, like compress it somehow, yeah? To do this some kind of compression that it's a little file, or how? Because I don't understand it really.
Well, you do 28 kilobyte sample and just do multiple samples.
Alright. So you like cut it into pieces, yeah? The longer
Pretty
one,
much.
like for example the girl is singing
yeah,
Spice Mikey, I love you. Yeah, and then you this is the first, yeah, and there is because you so spicy, yeah, and then this is the second one, yeah? And then you put it because you know, like I was looking at those trackers, and this is like amazing. There's like numbers going like Excel, like an Excel, Microsoft Excel shit, you know, and it's like just going down, and this is just you put samples, yeah, and how does this work?
How's
So
it
you-
work? How's it work,
um,
Mike?
how does it work? Well, I usually go for FO3 speed.
Yeah,
'cause,
I'm an FO6er.
Yeah, because these are the speeds. Another
speeds,
magic
yeah.
thing in the modes production. Yeah.
It's two bars on FO3 per pattern, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whereas FO6 you get 4 bars.
Yeah.
But you can do more intricate edits
So,
in FO3.
So that's like the starting point. Which speed you
Yeah,
which
but
speed you choose.
I mean because the truth is I know how to do this. I just don't do this because I don't have time with the kids. But I know how to do this, but explain to the people maybe who watch this interview, who for who this look of the tracker program is scary. You know, like because it's like those numbers and you know
Well, it's just-
when you have Ableton or Fruity Loops, everything or Cubase, Logic, whatever, it's just like those nice like tapes,
Timelines.
yeah, timelines of the
But it's-
samples,
it's
and
very
here is
similar.
how it is here.
It's very similar, just you have 4 channels, so basically you can you have bass in one,
Yeah.
drums in the other,
Yeah.
melody in third, and say FX in the
Yeah,
fourth.
yeah,
And that's kind of a general rule. I
Yeah.
mean,
yeah.
you can obviously have multiple basses
You
in
can
2.
also
but-
mix them and put the
Yeah,
inside
so-
more to have more like.
But you can. I generally will make the bulk of a tune in one block, and then just expand it out, take stuff out, add stuff in, and then expand the pattern.
The thing is that you
The blocks.
put the notes. The notes are the samples that are that you first converted and you've chosen, and that strange looking Excel thing file. It's just you put the boom 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 boom.
Yeah.
0, 0.
So it is
4.
not so. It just looks scary, but when you start to do it, it's actually very fast. Yeah.
yeah, you get used to the numbers, like where
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah, it's normally
Hexadecimal. How to say?
16, 32.
Yeah, 8,
Hexadec.
16.
hexadecimal numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hexadecimal.
But yeah, 0, 16, 32,
Yeah.
48 is your your 4 start points for each bar.
Mariusz Wodaczyk is writing, I love watching music in a tracker, and that's why we're gonna watch some music in a tracker today. Well, let's get to the, what is this, shot-provoking Xtra Spice Mikey's
Good one.
Pom Pom remix.
Pom pom.
Pom
I
Pom.
don't
I've
know,
chosen
but-
this, you know. We were preparing yesterday everything in the club, so we woke up quite late, and
Kissed.
here
Yeah.
we go, guys, with this. Yes, I have to see if it's coming.
gunshot clap, bad man, no big friend.
Ram pa pa pam pam, can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call you, no look for them. Well you look good, you not forget no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a bit. Ram pa pa pam pam, can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call you, no look for them. Well you look good, you not forget no matter what a girl say. Put on ram pa pa pam pam, can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call you, no look for them. Well you look good, you not forget no matter what a girl say. Put a
buckliers, some sound boy attack and murder tonight. They see down and dash and some dog. Buckliers, some sound boy. Buckliers, some sound boy attack and murder tonight. They see down and dash and some dog. Buckliers, some sound boy.
ram pa pa pam. 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 Pam 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 pam. Ram pa pa pam. Ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call you, no look for them. When you look good, you not forget no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a this. Ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in. Why? Enough man a call you, no look for them. When you look good, you not forget no matter what a girl say. Put on your clothes, it's like a display. Man, pam pam. Pam pam.
Bad man, bad man, bad man. Run that gunshot.
Ram pa pa pam. Ram pa pa pam. Ram pa pa pam. Ram pa pa pam.
Buckliers, some sound boy attack and murder tonight. They see down and dash and some dog. Buckliers, some sound boy. Buckliers, some sound boy attack and murder tonight. They see down and dash and some dog. Buckliers, some sound boy.
We back, and yeah, so now it's time also to say cheers to everybody who are involved in the
Pick up the,
Protaka scene. Yeah,
the wafflers, the Discord wafflers. You know who you are.
Yep. Big up Tio.
yeah.
Tio.
Hoffman.
Man.
The programmer, also musician, coder, and programmer,
General-
the genius,
general
prodigy,
genius,
yeah, who created the program that we're gonna talk in a second about. Yeah.
That's just redlining, that was all.
Good, let it be. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, and I also let's speak now about how it was because okay, you saw in this clip the Pro Tracker screen how you produce this music, but producing this music is one thing, and playing it on the party from Amigas is the other thing. Yeah, and so how it was before the program. Anybody did it? I saw some pictures from '90s that people, like even in Poland, on the parties tried to.
Yeah, so C-Trix would do it
Mm-hmm.
with one Amiga, and I don't know how he transitioned into the next.
I don't know if he had two
Tune,
Amigas
no.
or did he? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Maybe he used like a looper on his mixer or something.
Yeah, use some effects also, yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so that was one way to do it.
But the best way to do it
is then came the year 2014.
Yeah, Hoffman released PT1210 at Revision 2014.
Yeah.
which was the same year I went to Datastorm, and he went, and that's when I sort of saw it in action, and was quite blown away really. It's just like using two Amigas like you would two CDJs, pitch control,
The cue
points,
loops.
loops. It was
And the most important tempo and pitch control, and this is like a game changer. It was a game changer for the whole Amiga DJ scene was actually born, I think, because of this program, that allows to mix this music, like not without troubles, but still. And then how it was, because you guys met, how it was.
well, we met before that.
It was a Facebook group called the AA.
AAA.
Yeah, it's around that time.
Yeah. That's when we were on Facebook. We met through there, and I think we hooked up with Halon, didn't we?
Yeah.
Went down there, had a meet.
Heavy meetup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The specialists from the meetings. Yesterday we also had meeting.
Drank lots of yacht, drank lots of beer.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Had a lot of pizza, and tried to make a tune with the S2000, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which, well, we did, kind of.
And I videotaped it all, and then I lost the footage quite recently, but
You've still got it, I swear.
maybe, yeah.
Somewhere.
So I hope so.
Slice somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I started using PT1210 in my kitchen when I had friends over for like parties and stuff, and so I started using it more and more, and then we sort of decided, or you decided, it would be a great idea to.
Yeah, it's just an experiment really. Everyone get together at the weekend and do sets on PT1210. So.
Yeah.
That's how the idea for the
and
party,
it was just the
for
first
the
one
online
was just
party
me,
started.
AJ, and Saigo's Retro.
I mean, there was enough mods in the world on, was it Modland or wherever, Mod Archive, etc. That you could pull like scopes, all the Uprough crew, big up the Uprough scope spot. There was plenty of mods to choose from then, but you just sort of
but when the Weekenders took over, we started making our own tunes for the events. So
now it's developed, the scene developed, and because for people who maybe don't know it, it's a lot of this music, Amiga music, and not only like from 90s when it was the most popular in 80s, but also like modern music, like even from like now, and now it's even more than it was. Like
the track,
and
competitions.
it's just some of the music. This is like the whole bunch of styles. Like we have in like normal music, like there's techno, jungle, everything. The jungle is close to our hearts, and like it's one of the genres which is the most representative.
There's a lot of original jungle mods, but then like because I grew up with the jungle as well, we wanted to have the classics, that you have on record on mods. So then we sort of would source all the original breaks, samples to recreate.
And lots of I think like jungle and hardcore producer, UK hardcore producers from the time, like from the 90s, they actually did the music on the Amigas, and the samplers,
Busy P was one. There was lots, far too many to
because this was like a revolutionary computer, because it just brought the cheap equipment to the houses of kids who can start produce music without the like gear that costs like thousands,
there was the Atari ST, which was the other computer, which you may have heard of, and everyone thought that all the rave and hardcore and jungle was majority of it was made on a
Akai
with a Cubase on a ST, but there was that percentage that was Amiga, Amiga and Akai, or just Amiga. So.
Alright guys, let's dig into one of the Amiga Junglism polls numbers now, and I just found the new one, Buffer Roads,
that's Akai, that's Amiga Akai. That is.
So there's Amiga Akai.
Just like a psychopath. Just like a psychopath.
Modulation on the you turn it on and you assign it to the key group, and you can do all of them, and you can put them in. It just like does a filter sweeps.
Okay, filter sweeps. We are back, guys. So the let's talk more about the PT 1210 program that Hoffman made for the revision party, yeah, and then how that started the whole Amiga, the DJ Amiga scene on the bigger scale, which is not so big, and it's also still niche. It is a niche. But you see, this niche is like this that they play in Poland. This niche is like this that they played in like with Team Reaper and Distant Planet, and so we will talk about it too. But the thing is that this program does not load meds, yeah, because there are mods, program files, the which songs, mods and meds, yeah. So tell us about it, you know.
Well, actually, I think it's one of the requests it gets asked.
I have spoken to Hoffman about actually, you know, if it could be possible to make PT 1210 med compatible, but I think it's just a rewrite of code. I think the replayer, Optimated replayer is
very heavy, yeah,
quite buggy as well.
I think that's one of the most popular questions.
So as it's coming up 10 years, Hoffman, have a little think.
Yeah, we won't pay you. We won't pay you.
OM 1210.
Could be opening of the new era.
But I think mod was the general format for music and games in the Amiga and in the demo scene. So you know, and Med's routine player was just so CPU intensive. It wasn't used very often.
Yeah, but still, like Meds could be more complicated. You have more channels and
more lines per block.
Yeah,
you do a bit more, you know, the MIDI support and whatnot. But yeah, we'll see.
So let's just come back to the PTWeekender parties, yeah, because then there was like how many of them were?
8.
8,
Yeah,
eight.
somewhere around there, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not including the Christmas ones and the
Oh,
New Year's
yeah.
ones and the couple we've done.
Yeah,
There's a few that aren't like unofficial weekender ones, but I think generally you want 8.
around 8, yeah.
So
Nine this year,
I think I joined the 3rd or 4th. I don't remember.
3rd, I think.
Yeah, and
yeah,
that
with ex-COVID.
also the time of COVID. Like I have to say it helped develop the PTWeekender parties
it did,
because
yeah.
people were staying home and actually watch it. I think the audience was even slightly bigger than it's now because like now people are going also for the parties and
Real
sometimes
life.
they don't have the time to watch it like on Saturday online. But still, the online party PTWeekender grew, and you got some kind of prize, yeah. Tell me about it. Tell us about it. Yeah, it's like
Prize.
the prize. No, maybe I
On
used the word.
awards?
Yeah,
Oh
award,
no,
right.
that was a joke. actually.
Okay,
It was a
Jesus,
joke. No,
Jesus,
well,
and I believed the joke that this
Oh,
our winning party that
the
some-
award winning, yeah.
So because
Ranger.
there was a joke that some kind of fake I see
Yeah.
fake
This guy
I don't
thinks
know
it was during
journalists gave you the award for the best online party
Yeah, I think
in
so.
the year 2002, yeah, or
The
something like
COVID
this.
lockdown, I think I didn't stop work, so I carried on working. But you, on the other hand, I think you work, but you just would knock a mod out in your sleep, make one a day for
Yeah,
2
lots
weeks.
of mods, yeah.
Just didn't stop. It was a machine.
Yeah. I've made a lot of mods these weekenders, yeah.
Yeah.
And Cy was probably the first to come up with the retrack that
Yeah.
he first mentioned.
To like remix the other stuff, yeah.
it's
What
not
is the
a
retrack?
retrack.
Tell us what is the retrack.
Just like
Recreate
recreate,
the record as true to the
Yeah.
original as
finding the
possible.
sample sources.
Alright, so this is the retrack is not a remix, it's more like a recreation of the original track that it's like on vinyl or on something.
Yeah, so it's like if you were playing it and you couldn't see the Amiga, you would hopefully think it was the record being played
Yeah.
rather than the mod file.
Cool.
And they're usually about sort of 99% there.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
Is it easier to do the retracks than the original music?
For me it is, yeah.
yeah, who sampled who?
Yeah.
Because you can find all the sources of the little snippets. I mean, breakbeats are quite pretty easy to find, but it's all the other little samples in
Right.
between, strings, bits and bobs, movie samples, etc.
Guys, now we're gonna we're gonna switch to real Amiga, which is standing here, and we're gonna listen because the guys prepared this floppy for the party, which is today. The party in Club Dobro in Wrocław, and we're gonna sell on this party in those floppies. It's okay, kind of a souvenir more, yeah. And it's 2 tracks, one from Mikey, one from AJ, and also we're gonna sell these tapes. I'll show you because I was cutting this with my son, so it's like, let's say more or less semi-professional. But and here on those tapes there are your mixes from Everyday Jungles podcast, quite fresh, like from 2 months ago or
Big up
something.
the Everyday Junglist.
Yeah, so this will be also sold on the party, and here we have this, and maybe let's listen to the tracks from this floppy, which I think you kinda prepared specially, or not, or how it was.
Yours is original, isn't it?
Yeah, mine's original.
But I haven't
Mine's
heard
original,
this.
but
Yours. And yours?
Mine's an old med file that I converted over. 'Cause that's what I tend to do now, because my meds aren't compatible with ProTracker or the PT1210. I will convert them using Open MPT down to 64 lines, 31 samples, and then I send them to Mikey, and he'll put the speed fixer in.
Yeah, I'm a speed fixer boy.
Because it's all speed
This
fixer.
sounds complicated, guys.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's pretty
complicated.
straightforward if you know what you're doing. It's like anything else. Yeah, and they tend to come out 9 times out of 10 come out alright.
Alright, so intact sound is yours.
Yeah, And
Okay, so this one first. Now, all right, that was good, and a bit of the next one, but let's talk a bit about your plans for the EP.
Yes.
For your records that come out.
Well, the NLF EP.
Yeah.
That's a collaboration. Me, you, Sargo's Retro, and the Cyclone Sid, who seems to have disappeared.
Yeah.
So if you
wherever you are, please
get
come
in
back
touch.
to the scene.
So that comes. I think that's the artwork. Dirty Bassett's done the artwork for that.
It's gonna be vinyl or
yeah, it's a
cool.
double vinyl on PPJ. Not sure the release date yet, but it's getting there. It will be soon. But that's
And the tracks on there are. I can't remember.
Reality, I think
That's
it's
it.
Reality,
Passion.
Passion, Ripper, and I can't remember the fourth one.
Oh, that's bad.
And another one.
Another one.
Okay, no, this we'll
Another
we'll
banger.
see what one it will be. So because I'm very happy, pleased to hear about it, because it means that the scene is developing and it's alive and it's just starting, guys. Like 2024, and like it's just basically I think it's like Cadillacs and money floating from the sky, and we're gonna all be rich and famous, But
Not about the money.
let's put jokes aside, but I'm really happy that that it gets because when you release a vinyl, it's really it's also a niche. This kind of music generally, it's not a pop music, but still it's less nichey than the Amiga DJing, and I'm just happy to see here and there they're popping out the Amiga music vinyls,
nice.
for example,
It's
like
nice
Stecker is doing.
It's nice
Stecker.
that people want to put out the Amiga sound.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair.
And what about you, Mikey? Because you also released a lot.
Yeah, I'm on maybe 4 or 5 different labels now. So Green Bay Wax been the first one,
2014, it was,
and then Future Retro London.
So these are the newest, The Future Retro London is like Team Reaper's record label, and it's like from 2023, and
the first LP though was
LP there,
20
LPs. These are
The album
2019, I think. The Meridian Response, and that was
and the
that was
extra
popular.
Meridian Response. The LP came out after it.
And then slowly I got asked to put some more stuff out on different labels, like got one coming out on N4 Records.
Deep Jungle.
Deep Jungle, of course,
it's a cool record label.
And Bluff Recordings.
Oh yeah.
But how you do it, like that you are sending the things, or they are contact with you?
No, they contact me usually.
Because usually people are sending them, so it means something extra spice, Mikey,
I'm always just constantly thinking about the next tune, more so than thinking about what I've made in the past. And people contact me and say, "Have you still got this recorded from like sort of 4 or 5 years ago?" But that's usually how it happens. So,
You trawl through your hard drives and try and find.
Yeah, I'm a bit messy with files, so it takes me a while to find the waves, the wells.
Talented men have this thing, talented man.
Organised chaos.
Yeah, it is. I'm not very organised at all.
Organised chaos.
So that doesn't really help.
A busy
it is
mind
what it is.
is a healthy mind.
Yeah, yeah. So, and also, sometimes I just forget what's coming out soon. But there's no sort of secret thing coming out. But there's N4 Records will be the next one.
That's right. Yeah.
Pete Cannon's
Pete Cannon.
label.
He's doing a lot with the Amiga stuff. I think he's playing at the Expo thing.
We greet you, Pete Cannon.
But remember, it's not quite an Amiga party if it hasn't got an Amigas in it. Pete.
Definitely, Pete, you have to take those two guys, for example, and like put them with the real Amigas alongside the other gear and
Push
other
the CDJs
DJs.
aside.
Yeah.
Put a couple of 600s in
Would
there.
be cool. Yeah. Also, one of my dreams would be to take Pete Cannons here to Wrocław, but the situations with the clubs in Wrocław is like this. That and I don't know how it is with in England now, but the situation in Poland. Just before COVID, it changed like that. Now you have to pay a lot of money to the club to make the party there. So this is like for me, it's just I do it for 25 years, and for me, this just stands on its head, and it's not acceptable to pay the club like £1,000 to do the party there, and when you have to pay for the like Team Reaper or Pete Cannon. And how to do this? Like if you're not normal man, not like
Rich
Yeah. So this is a little bit off topic, but Pete Cannon, you have to do the proper real Amigas. Also have on the party, yeah. That's what you wanted to say. If you ever watch it,
hit me up.
Yeah. So, but let's get back to those your releases. It's N4 also coming, yeah. So
Very soon, yeah. This
Cool. Test press, yeah.
yeah, I've got a test press. Yeah.
And listen, guys, if you wanna check Mikey's like all of these EPs, you know, there's gonna be a link underneath this stream and the YouTube, like with your Discogs, basically.
Also, I hope to have a record out soon with Stecker.
Yeah.
If I pull my finger out for that one, because I need to get on with
I told you it's just the beginning,
Yeah.
you know. Like I'm very happy, you know, like that.
Early days.
Yeah, that I also could be a part of this, and now we listen to the second track, which is made especially for this floppy that we're gonna sell on the party, which we're gonna talk more in our last entrance in after this. Okay. is
It's
a
got
banger.
that vibe to it.
And to listen this, the whole thing, because it's 10 minutes, you have to buy
Party mix.
this.
Products.
Yeah, you have to buy the products. Then it is 20 zloty this one, and this is like for 30 zloty the tape. And of course, I think after the party, which is tonight, we're gonna publish it somehow, those files, because it's not like. Wow, it's
Put
only
them on Mod Archive.
yeah. And talking about the party, because the thing, what I think that the next, maybe not the next step, but another step for the Amiga jungle scene, Amiga DJ scene, would be really to be more in the clubs, you know, like because this equipment really can be really you know, put on the big sound system, and like. It is for some people, even when they don't see the DJ, they don't recognize that it's Amiga. And I've played like party, for example, here in Wrocław on a really huge sound system, F16 sound system that I gripped up you people, my people from F16, and it was great. And it was like people were like, wow, what he's doing, because people didn't know about PT 1210. They didn't know how that I'm gonna mix it. They were just thinking I'm gonna just, I don't know, put music like an playlist or something. So they were like, wow, what is this? And I think this effect of wow, we have to use this, and really, because it is great to have those Amigas on the real party. And
I think Hoffman's been doing
revision,
not just revision, several other parties he'll do DJ. Sundown, I think, was another one.
And the Rave Cave.
And the Rave Cave, RMC. Whatever.
We want more.
So but I think it was Tim that approached you, wasn't it?
Asked me to play out in London,
Bring
and
your
that was my
Amigas
first, my first proper gig. Tim Reaper, he asked me, and of course I said yes, but I turned up, and we were sort of late finding the venue, and it was all a bit sort of rough. Setting up was
plug in the
setting up,
Amigas,
We
setting up a bit late.
literally plugged in the Amigas.
But that was the good thing about it. It was
Just
like
after.
it was a raw sort of.
Just the
vibe
end of
of it.
Tim's set, he was playing his last tune, and we're scrambling around plugging wires in. You know, he's checking the levels and that.
But yeah, it didn't sort of discourage me to
No.
carry on. But I was a little nervous, you know, just because it was my first time, and I was a bit sort of anxious about one of the Amigas
crashing.
crashing.
This is the slightly little
Fragile.
problem with this fragile Amigas that they like to
Yeah.
crash.
But luckily, I got through it with no gurus or anything. So
No crashes.
yeah,
So,
Tonight also
PT1210 is
will
quite
be
solid.
yeah.
the
Very
program.
solid.
Yes,
Yeah, very
especially when you turn it on without the startup sequence in Amiga. It's important, I think, because
No,
it's
yeah,
less,
yeah.
it's more stable
Yeah,
than
you
that
don't
way.
need workbench running.
At all, and
At
that's
all.
why it's also a cool program that it doesn't need at all, nothing at
Yeah.
all.
81
And it-
kilobytes, I
yeah.
think it is.
And there is no sort of people might think it has it, but there's no sort of sync
No.
toggle on
No
there. So you do
sync.
you do actually have to beat match.
Young DJs, no sync. I'm so much sorry. I feel very sorry. I feel very sorry. Even somebody tried to make sync. Yeah, I remember with
But
the
no,
two pro trackers. What
yeah.
you tried to do? It was like a kind of a project, funny project. Yeah. something like that.
Yeah, just a fun project.
Yeah,
But yeah, you still actually have to beat match.
Going back to the
Distant
parties, so there was like Future Retro, and then you played on Distant Planet. Yeah, this is the
yeah.
crew, the old school crew. Big up
Louise,
big up
DJ
to you
Easy.
guys. I'm a big fan watching
And-
their
and Yoda.
YouTube all the time.
Jonah.
Jonah.
Big up Jonah.
Yeah. So how was it, this party? Like, they also
Amazing,
contact you,
really
or-
good. Very cold.
Very
but-
cold, but the vibes was amazing. The
Yeah.
people, you know, we felt very welcome there.
Mm.
Well, you did. I mean, I sat and had a cup of tea with Louise. You know, while everyone else was drinking beer.
Cup of tea with Louise. This is like you guys are English. You guys are English. Like, they gave me this
Our role.
brilliant tea. You know, today I'm drinking all day.
That was good. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to the next
And
one.
then the next
there's
one
a
is
new
coming.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the next
Bristol.
Distant Planet.
Yeah, May.
Bristol, May. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
It is now. It is now. It is now. Yeah, it is now. Okay. Hey, Distant Planet. It is coming now, and it is nice to talk now about Poland, Wrocław, and this party tonight, because I'm really happy, and I wanted to thank you, the guys, that you decided to come to visit us and here also play and put this another sand in the box, a little piece of our scene that is growing. And really, I'm very happy that we are here in this room with you guys. We only met like online for a few years now. We're doing those PTWeekenders parties because, like I said, I also am a part of this. But now we are here together in my studio, and this is like
IRL.
and this is how it's gonna be. I just saying, it's just a start, guys. It's just a start, and you guys who are in Wrocław in Poland and in our area, come tonight. Tonight is the day. We start at 10 p.m. There's gonna be.
Put it down.
Jesus. Yeah, we can hear you very well. Yeah, too much. Sorry. So tonight is a night. Come to the Dobro club in Wrocław, and there's gonna be also the vinyl DJs, which is also a bit retro now. The vinyl play, everybody uses the CDJs, and also SVN from Ciarki, who will play some UK garage, but mostly it will be jungle proper party. I'm gonna play some footwork in the end, so yeah, just come, guys. And I would like to thank you again for joining me today, and also that you came, and
No worries.
it's a super nice to have you guys here, and you guys, thanks for watching.
Hey, I just want to say hello to my wife and my son.
Yeah,
Couldn't do it without
I just want to big up Archie and
Archie.
Claudio Berglio, Nasp. Yeah,
the
Nasp man.
The last man.
Had to get that in there.
Tijo Kinniminum.
Yeah, and 8-Bit Bubsy,
David
of course.
Bussey. Everyone in this tracker demo scene, basically.
And my family. Yeah.
I'm a
Family.
pigeon.
Yeah.
and my pigeon. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. And the last track is Amiga Junglism Reaper. It's Xtra Mikey's two-step retrack or remix. Yeah. Okay, let's just put it.
Forgotten what this one was. Oh yeah,
It's quite dirty.
yeah.
I love this track.